Hello. Hi, TMI family. Ooh-cha. It is day, I don't know, whatever day it's at. Whatever day it's posted, that's the day it is. I feel like it's 3. I'm gonna go with 3. And today, as I said in the last video, we would be talking about receiving. So, you give and you receive, because this is a season of giving and receiving. And you read the title. We're gonna jump right into it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, click that bell so you're notified when we drop a new video, because you don't want to miss it. I said all 24 days of December. So let's get into this topic on receiving. So I gave you the definition of giving yesterday. I feel like you guys know the definition of receiving, but don't mind the little chip. Let's get it. To receive means to get or be given. To react to something in a specified way. To welcome someone. So you receive someone and, all of that stuff. To come into possession of something. Okay? To be a recipient. So you got something. Therefore, you are receiving something. And I want to start with a story. So I was about, how old was I? I was between 12 and 14, for sure. So I gave my parents a Christmas list. It wasn't my grown-up Christmas list. It was just my Christmas list. And I said, I want this. So, there's a form of people that I'm going to age myself a little, because some of these young kids don't know about these things. Remember those phones that used to slide up so that you could get all the keyboard, right? Because first time you had to, if you wanted C, you had to press 2, 3 times, because it had A, B, and C on that one letter. Oh, your children don't know the struggles we had to go through before they came out with putting these keyboards on these phones. Man. So anyways, I gave my parents a list and I said, I want this phone. And I feel like I maybe had one other thing on it. But at the top of the list was the phone. And I feel like if it's at the top of the list, it means that's the thing I want the most. It's not whatever that comes after it. That's secondary. So if all you got was the thing that was at the top of the list, we don't even care about anything that's underneath. It's taking me back. So I said that I wanted this phone. Now, I don't remember what my sister had on her list. But when that Christmas morning came, and when I said, let me go see what gift I'm about to receive, the gift, because I was so confident that I was getting the thing that I had asked for. My preacher voice coming out. And when I beheld what was before my face, I was like, this is not what I asked for. Looking back, I can understand why they gave me what they gave me, because, they're being parents, they're being practical. I'm growing out of my clothes. Of course, I need clothes to wear because it's cold, so I can't wear no shorts and no nothing. I just stuck up on my summer clothes. I need my winter clothes. So it made sense. But I wanted my phone. And I felt as though I should have gotten my phone. And I didn't. I didn't get the gift that I wanted to receive. And it was a hard pill to swallow. Because I felt as though if I had asked for something specific, I should get the specific thing that I had asked for. Right? So, under the umbrella and the topic of receiving, I wonder, when we get gifts that we did not ask for and do not like, how are we reacting to it? Are you the person that's still like, oh, thanks? Or are you, that's not what I asked for? Or do you like get really dramatic and like, woe is me, and then run out of the room? Like, which one are you? Are you 1, 2, or 3? Like, which response do you give when you do not get what you want? And I said what I said. You don't get what you want. Now, if it's something that you need, I can understand feeling a type of way because you needed the thing and you didn't get the thing that you needed. But if it's something that you want, I feel as though as the receivers, the recipients of this gift, you know, it's always good to just say thank you and keep it moving. I have not done this, but I do know some people who, when they get a gift that they do not like, they will go to the store where the person may have gotten it from and try to change the item, letting the store know, obviously, that it was a gift and they kind of didn't like it. I feel like that's kind of rude, because I think the person that gave you the gift would have thought about it and felt as though this is something that, you know, I would like to give to my friend or my family member, and I'm expecting that they will accept it, especially if you accept it in front of their face and then you don't accept it after. You're like, and they come back to your house and say, where's the little vase that I got you? What are you gonna do then? Inquiring minds want to know. What are you gonna do in that situation when they ask you for the thing that you got them that you know that you no longer have because you didn't like it, so you went to the store and returned it? Sure. So I decided to look up, similarly to what I did about giving, and I looked up things that you need to know about receiving gifts. And it really talks about like receiving etiquette. So when you get a gift, whether you like it or not, it's always nice to say, thank you. So thank you, so-and-so. Oh my goodness, so-and-so, this is so thoughtful. I really appreciate it. And I know right now I sound fake, so don't add the fake tone to it. So like make it sound genuine. Be genuine about it, and you would be genuine about it because you would appreciate the fact that you're getting a gift, whether it's something you like or you need, or sorry, not you need, you like, or it's something that you want. You would be appreciative, or at least you should be appreciative of the gift that you receive. So when you get a bad gift, still thank the person. And if it's in a public setting or like more than just you and the person, I personally would wait until after some of the folks have left. If I was going to bring up the, you know, I'm not really a fan of this, or I appreciate the gesture. However, I would actually like to XYZ. And depending on the type of person, you'll be able to know what you can and can't do. Like, I know my people well enough to know that if I got something and I didn't like what I got, I'd be like, well, this was a great gift, just not for me. Where did you get it? Because I don't like awkward situations later on. So I wouldn't want the person to come to my house a couple months later and be like, yes, bring out the container. And then I'm like, Keem, isn't that the container we returned? And Keem's gonna be like, yeah, so what are we gonna do? Then I find a random container and put it out and hope that they forgot the container that they purchased for me. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. So I don't have an issue with letting people know that stuff up front. And I think that goes to show it speaks to your honesty. It's just not in a public setting where they would be embarrassed. You know, most people are more likely to take any type of criticism when it's one-on-one. If it's in a public setting, that could cause additional problems because a person might feel embarrassed. They might start cussing. And again, it's the happiest time of the year. Well, it's the happiest season of all. And when we are receiving gifts, so again, you be thankful, you show your appreciation. If you don't like it, you pull the person one side. But especially in this time of year, but especially in this time of year, it really isn't about the gifts. Like, let's be honest. It's not about what you receive, is it? If it is, then, wow, you got a long way to go, honey. Because it's about so much more. It's about the act of kindness. It's about the essence of celebrating life, and for our Christians, the birth of Christ. And it's just an amazing time where you're able to forget, even if it's for a moment. I know a lot of us do this. You forget about the cares of the world because everyone is just so polite and so happy, and everyone's pleasant because the snow is falling. It's a little chilly, so no one has the energy to get hot tempered in this cold breeze. Their bones are shivering. They can't handle it. So, I love the season, and it's really not about the gift. Yeah, it's not about the gifts at all. There are religious oriented traditions that are encompassed in the season, and yes, we know it's also one of the time of the year where all these businesses who may have been in the red, they have an opportunity between Black Friday and Boxing Day to bring themselves back into the black, right? So it's just, outside of the businesses, outside of all that, it's just recognizing that someone thought enough about you to do this simple thing for you. And the least you could do is say thank you. The least you could do is put the item that they gave you, even if you don't like it, in your house somewhere. Because they didn't have to. They didn't have to purchase it. They didn't have to think about you. They didn't have to give it to you. They could have given everybody else in the room a gift and not giving you nothing. You would have been leaving with your two long hands. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's why Secret Santa was created, because they know that some people in that place really would have been walking out giftless because, maybe their attitude, maybe how they treated somebody throughout the year. And Secret Santa is just the essence of fairness throughout the season to ensure that everybody gets a gift. So when you're receiving your gifts, just do how would I want someone to react if it was me? Do that. Like, think about it that way. If it were me giving this person a gift that they didn't like, what reaction would I want them to give me? And if they give you the same reaction that you would have given, accept it. So if they're honest about it, saying, I don't like this, and good well you would have said, you don't like it, take it as it is. Learn from it. Ask them maybe the next time, what would you like? What would you prefer? Because there's some people like myself who are really simple. Like, if someone were to get me something extravagant just because they may feel like this is a great item that I would like to give Deandra, I might look at them and say, this is too much. But if you had gotten me a t-shirt and a jeans pants, okay, not necessarily a t-shirt, but you understand what I'm saying, just not necessarily the extreme. And then you have people who are on the flip side. I may get someone a jeans pants and a sneakers, and they're looking at me like, girl, I was expecting a tote bag and some high heel shoes. I say all of that to say, when we are receiving gifts, just receive it with the openness, receive it with no expectations, because no expectations means that there's no disappointment, right? If you have all these high expectations, chances are you could be disappointed. But with the no expectations, it can't disappoint you at all. You have no expectations of what's to come, so whatever comes, you're excited and you're happy for it. So I hope you can take little tips from what I said about receiving, and let me know if you put it into practice this season at any point. The video will be up forever. So at any point, just comment down below if you've put it into practice or you've learned something that you're going to put into practice. I really hope you've learned something. Till tomorrow, which is next time, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell so you stay notified when we drop a new video. Talk to you later. Bye.